everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the 8th episode in my series, So You Want to Become a Beardie Parent, eh? And today we are going to be talking about your bearded dragon. As you could probably tell, I've filmed all of these generally around the same time. So yes, I look like a potato. So in this episode, we're going to be talking about beardies. So beardies in general, not just your beardie, but beardie dragons as a species. I'm sorry, he's asleep. This is my bearded dragon. His name is Michi, if you don't know. His beard. Oh, he's got his beard. He's an adult now. Look at him. Anyway, sorry. We're going to be talking about bearded dragons. So as you probably can tell, he likes darkness, so that's why I'm shoving him under my hood. There are different kinds of bearded dragons. There are different colors, there are different shapes, there are different skin tones, and obviously there are different personalities for your bearded dragon. I did a little bit of research into what kind of bearded dragons there were because I'm a picky person, and so I was researching different kinds, which ones I liked, which I didn't like, and so when I was researching them, I was like, there is more than just one type or two types of bearded dragons, which was interesting because PetSmart only has 2 kinds of bearded dragons that they list, and even those kinds are not the type that they are. I found that out also with fish. Their snails, their snail names are wrong. They're incorrect. Apple snails are not apple snails, just so you know. Anyway, so there are many types of colors. I'm not going to go into everything. I'm just going to say, like, brief stuff. There are different... What do you want, Bubby? What you want? There are many different colors of bearded dragons. There's obviously orange, there's red, there's white. I don't know if this is true, but I'm pretty sure there's, like, colorful, really colorful ones. Like yellows and greens and purples. I don't know if that's 100% correct, but I think they're working on stuff like that. But the main colors for a bearded dragon is yellow, red, and orange. Sorry, yellow, red, and orange. Michi is a orange dragon. He has red on the side of, or orange on the side of his face. It gets more reddish brownish in the sunlight. He has orange on his back, and the orange becomes brown in the sunlight, and the lighter tones become orange. So that's Michi for you. He's an orange dragon. He's Clementine. His nickname is Clementine. Thumbnail. Anyway. Shape. Obviously, you're going to have different sizes of bearded dragons. You're going to have older bearded dragons. You're going to have younger bearded dragons. Mostly their shape is going to stay the same. However, their face and more or less their back is not going to be the same. There are also leather type backs, bearded dragon backs, which means that they're not scaly, they're smooth. When I was researching, I can't speak today. When I was researching that, I knew that I didn't want a leather back because the more changes that are made to a bearded dragon, they're less natural. This is a natural bearded dragon. It has not been bred with something else to change its morph. It is not like... I can't remember what they're called, but I know there's like hetero ones. When I was at my RepCon, the bearded dragons that were being sold were genetically modified. And so I would do your research about that too, because I don't really know if I like that kind of stuff. I like natural stuff. I'm not like 100% eco-friendly and whatnot. I just like natural stuff. I'm creative. So I don't really want like a genetically modified bearded dragon. I like Michi as he is. And some of the main things that I noticed when you're looking for genetically modified versus real is there's scale pattern, there's claw type, and there's color. And like texture. So if their scales are uneven, ow, like, what is wrong with you? He's so grumpy. He wants to go to sleep, and I won't let him go to sleep. If their scales are uneven, oh good lord, okay, their scales are uneven, it means that they are natural. If they're even and organized in rows, that's unnatural. If they have clear claws, no black, oh my gosh, no black or anything, or if they have fully black claws, that means they've been genetically modified. Trans het, that's what it was. Trans het. And I also have a chart that shows like what type of breed is, like if it's bred this way, it'll have this one. I will try to link it somewhere. And so, third thing is obviously color and texture. Obviously, albino or white bearded dragons are not natural. Some bearded dragons have increase in certain colors. That's not natural. Some bearded dragons are more stupid than they are. Kidding. He hasn't pooped in like 5 days, so if he poops, I wouldn't be too mad. Anyway, and obviously there's like leatherback. Leatherback isn't really that natural. It's more genetically modified. So be careful with like what kind of dragons you want and whatnot. He's looking at something up above. Anyway, obviously the next one is boy and girl dragons. Boy dragons tend to be more chill, while girl dragons are more picky. But also, girl dragons lay eggs. They lay infertile eggs. I don't know how often. I don't have a female dragon. That's one thing that I didn't want when I got a bearded dragon, because they're laying eggs. It's a whole ordeal that you have to do certain things for, and I didn't want to have to deal with that. If that's selfish of me, I'm sorry, but I like male pets a lot easier than females, because we females are pretty picky. So, I can say that because I'm a female. I like boys. Prices, generally between boy and girl dragons, the prices aren't going to be like higher for one or lower for one. It just depends on which sex you have, obviously. It does depend on what type of dragon you have. I got a fancy dragon, as PetSmart said. They're also called Rankin's dragons, R-A-N-K-I-N. Yeah, Rankin. And those aren't like the exact species. Excuse me. But just do your research. Older bearded dragons are going to be more expensive than younger ones. Is that right? From pet stores, sort of. Younger ones, I think, are going to be cheaper. Depends on which type you get. Obviously, there's pet store versus breeder. I've had experience with both. The breeder that I was looking at had bearded dragons juvenile and up, so a little under a year old to 2 years old. And the youngest, I didn't know the age of the youngest, but the youngest that was running for, I think, was 125. And I did pick up the bearded dragon, and it was nice. So again, do your research on what type of bearded dragon you have or want. Michi's just sitting there on my bag of makeup remover, just chilling. So that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys found it educational. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.